What's up, family? Welcome back to Gold Pass Clash. Today we are going to be actually collecting the Clan Games rewards. I've been waiting until I film for this, and there's something very specific that I want to do first. So we'll get to that at the end of today's video. For now, though, I need to go do a couple of raids. I've got a builder available, and I've actually got a laboratory available as well. So we have several good options and several not so good options. So we'll choose one again at the end of the video. I know the idea would be, hey, why don't I go ahead and do the upgrade? Because my elixir storage is maxed, my dark elixir storage is nearly maxed. It's not going to matter at the end of the day. I like doing my upgrades at the end of the videos. Also, the gold pass is expiring tomorrow. So if you guys decide to buy the new gold pass, then don't forget to use code Klaus. You can either put it in now so you don't forget, and that's easy to do. Just go into your shop. And by the way, there's some really good options for packs. So I'm probably going to buy something today, actually. If you guys decide to buy something in the shop, then don't forget to use code Klaus. You just hit the little white C at the top right hand side and put KLAUS for my code. Or if you want to use somebody's code, that's cool. Just use somebody's code. There's the code. There is the green check mark now over there next to the top right hand side of the screen. And that shows me that I'm actually supporting. Okay, so there you go. That is done. Now, before we go out and do a raid, I do want to talk about what we're going to do for Clan Games. Okay, I need to use the gold rune. Okay, because gold is the thing I need right now, and I just haven't had, because of the new baby, which he had a good night last night. We slept pretty well. Still using tons of diapers though. It's awful, but it is what it is. So I need to get a gold rune. That's the only thing I really need is gold, and I'm not really effectively getting a ton because I'm just not doing a ton of raids. So today, guys, we've got Pickable Bat. It's so much fun, and if executed properly, it's extremely effective. So let's do this thing. All right, there's a Town Hall 11 with a decent amount of loot. It normally takes a lot longer for me to find these bases, by the way, so I am satisfied with that. And there's no queen. Not sure what that's all about, but that makes my job even easier. So, okay, the queen, here, let's actually start her over here. I'm gonna go, there's a charge right there. Let's put down a P.E.K.K.A. and a wizard. I'm actually gonna put a series of wizards. I just don't want the queen to come around. I want her to go up and into the log launcher's opening. So let's actually throw the log launcher in right there. I'm also going to put a P.E.K.K.A. and a few wizards on that side. So now the queen has nowhere to go but into the opening. Okay, so we're good. We're looking really good now. So let's get the other two P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to wait until that gold mine is dead over there. There we go. The other two P.E.K.K.A. We can actually throw in the bowlers. I'm just going to spread them all out. The king and the warden. So everybody's in now. I've got a raid spell to actually freeze this right to there. We don't want to lose our healers. And drop a rage spell right in there. So everything is progressing very nicely right now. Queen, you're going to have a hard time getting both Infernos in time. So that's going to be a struggle. But, you know, it is what it is. I've got two poisons. I don't know why. It seems to happen where I don't use them. And then I forget. And then I end up with two. So I'm going to use them whenever I need to. Queen has used her ability, unfortunately. But I've got so many troops kind of hanging out over here that I think it's going to work out really good. Let's pop the king's ability and actually the warden's ability as well. Okay. Next, I've got one more balloon. Might as well throw that in there with the wizards. And then let's drop the bat spells now, shall we? Looks like this inferno is going down. So that means that the entry point would be right next to the wizard tower. Or no, we're going to actually end up going straight for that inferno. That's cool. That's fine. Let's drop a poison on that skeleton trap there. And the wizard tower is distracted, so, you know, that helped. And then I've got one more wizard tower and one more freeze. It kind of works out perfectly. So, bam, there's the freeze. And there goes the wizard tower. Perfect. Now we just have the expo. The expo is fairly effective, but not near as effective as the wizard tower at stopping us. So that is going to be a 3-star. It went pretty close to plan. I would have liked for the queen to have survived, but besides that, that was pretty close to a picture perfect attack with Pickable Bat. And the bats weren't even really necessary, I don't think. I mean, they topped it off. It's like a cherry on top, right? That is what's so beautiful about that army, is that it's just straight up powerful. As long as you're attacking a Town Hall 11. Town Hall 12's whole different story. So we moved to this new property like almost 2 years ago now, and we just opened the last box which is crazy. And it was a box full of books, and it had these. I forgot all about these. Now that I have a son, I'm thinking about like what I used to enjoy as a kid, and these were fun. These are Goosebumps books where you choose your own adventure or give yourself goosebumps, whatever the heck it's called. Um, Let me know in the comments if you ever read these or remember them. There's probably going to be a small number of you that pretty much everybody knows Goosebumps, but do you remember the Give Yourselves Goosebumps where you get to choose, make decisions, and the story changes? It's so fun. Okay, just double checked. We had no super thanks in the last video. Totally cool, I understood. But if you want to shout out in the next video, you know what to do. Send me a super thanks. That's the little $ down in the middle of the heart button. Next to the like button, which if you guys don't want to send super thanks, please don't. All right, I totally get it. But please consider liking because that helps with the algorithm and it's free. Seems to have better luck with this attack strategy with single targeting infernos, not multi-targeting infernos. That is something to consider. If you run into a base with multi-targeting infernos, you may want to consider lining up the log launcher to take them out instead of the eagle, and then just make sure you get the eagle with the queen. Okay, so that's something to consider. Okay, so the army is ready. Now let's go find another base. Again, ideally, and this is basically what I've been looking for these days. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your standards, your minimum standards for farming. But basically, I look for town hall 11s with 500,000 gold. That's it. Or if I find a town hall 12 with like 800,000, then I'll probably attack that. Otherwise, I'll skip it because I like to win the raids and I want to get to Champion League eventually. Oh, I just realized this book says there's 20 different endings. That is so cool. I didn't realize that. I was just looking at it thinking, this is a crazy creepy title, or a crazy creepy picture on the front of this book. I can't believe this is a kid's book. I'm pretty confident this creeped me out when I was younger, and that's why I didn't read them as much as I probably should have. Not that you should read Goosebumps, because they don't really have any redeeming qualities besides just simple entertainment, but because reading is a good thing for your brain, and I definitely didn't do enough of it as a kid. Okay, I found a base. It doesn't have that 500,000, but I've been searching a long time, so I'm just going to go for it. The log launcher is going to come straight at this side from the corner. That's what I've decided to do. So let's go really quickly, okay? So queen, and da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da, bah. Bam. That's called commentary right there, folks. That's high quality commentary. Yeah. All right. So once the walls broke open, we can send everybody in. There we go. Walls broke open. Let's just deploy the troops. Get them all in there. There we go. Queen's in. Queen's in. This is fantastic. And the multi-targeting inferno goes down. Fantastic. I'm going to use the warden's ability just to kind of counteract that eagle artillery fire. And I've got a raid spell ready to go for whatever comes out of the log launcher, which I forget what I got. All right, poison for the queen. Drop a rage spell into the core. King's ability, and we have a good start to this raid. This is going great. Okay, so there goes the eagle. Okay, sweet. Now this is where the attack gets interesting. So I'm gonna definitely watch for the queen. She's breaking through a wall. Let's go ahead and freeze this single inferno, and let's begin with the bats. Right over here, because we do have a distracted wizard tower. This is perfect. Queen's ability, get through that wall. There you go. And oh dang, we've run into the tornado trap. Great. Okay, what needs to be frozen? Nothing really. Nothing. We got one wizard tower. We need to make sure it stays distracted. It is distracted on the king. We might not even need these free spells, y'all. This is amazing. Minions, you start over there for the funsies. And look at that. Distracted wizard tower. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I'm gonna freeze that because I can and because I have the freezes, and why not? And that's gonna be a 3-star. That's gonna be an easy 3-star. That's what I'm saying. Like, when everything goes according to plan, this strategy works very well. And again, I targeted the multi-inferno. It just happened to line up with the eagle, so that kind of worked out. But not always is that the case, and you have to choose. It just use your own discretion and practice. Practice just makes perfect. Okay, with a loot bonus, that was over 500,000 gold, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so now how are we doing with the treasury? Okay, so we have a lot of loot in the treasury. What is the most expensive thing on the field? Because remember, I need to use the gold runes, so that means I need to go to as low gold numbers as possible. So what is the most expensive thing? The town hall is 4.8 million. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. The wizard towers at 4.1 million are rather expensive, and actually I can afford everything on the field right now. That's awesome. So let's go and upgrade this wizard tower. That's going to be 4.1 million gold, 5-day upgrade. That'll do. And I think that's maxed, but again, I don't know. We're going to find out in a day or two when the other one's done. So 3, 2, 1, bam, there we go. This one we'll find out if it's maxed out, and then that'll educate me quite a bit. I think somebody said it was in the comments, but I want to make sure. Also, okay, so that means I get to use this gold rune and then finally collect the clan games rewards. Okay, so 10 million, basically 10 million free gold. Bam, there you go. Now we're ready, because check this out. I've got 2 builders coming up in less than 24 hours, and 4 total builders coming up in less than 2 days, right? So we're gonna need a lot of gold in the next 2 days. And this is the weekend. Today's Friday, so am I gonna film tomorrow and use up these builders? Probably. Just saying. Although I know we have plans tomorrow. I guess we'll find out. But okay, so there's that. Now let's choose the rewards. I've been sticking with clock tower potions. I'll take the training potion and the research potion. Basically anything that'll speed things up, I'm cool with. I'll take free gems there. Builder potions for sure. Holy cannoli. And then of course another gold rune. All right, collect these rewards. And then let's talk about more builder potions. So if each builder potion saves you 50 hours in 1 hour, and that's for 5 builders running simultaneously, that is going to actually save us 45 hours, okay? Now, if a builder potion is 30 metals and like a hammer of building is 120, that means that you can buy 4 builder potions with 1 hammer. So that means if I multiply 45 by 4, that gives me 180 hours saved. And then if I divide that by 24, that is a 7.5 day upgrade. That means that I need to have at least, let's say, an 8-day upgrade to justify buying a hammer. Now, we just looked at the most expensive upgrade that I had access to. It's a wizard tower, and that is a 5-day upgrade, which means it makes more sense for me now to use builder potions as opposed to hammers. Plus, hammers immediately, instantly finish upgrades and don't spend loot. So if I have too much loot, which has been the case, and that's mostly the problem with hammers. As of right now, I think hammers are a decent idea. I don't like using them later in the game because I spend all my... I want the builders to be busy all the time. So anyway, that being said, I'm going to be buying these builder potions. Let's go ahead and just buy a bunch of them with my clan war medals. And I'm going to be using the builder potions on the base. I might not do that until I do some upgrades tomorrow, because I do have a lot of stuff finishing. Or maybe I'll do like one big epic upgrade montage video. If you guys would like to see that, let me know down below in the comments. That way we make tons of progress builder-wise. Okay, so that being said, let's also jump into the laboratory, and I would like to upgrade the ice golems because I want to do 5 ICG, and I thought I upgraded these. I guess they got 2 upgrades at Town Hall 11. So 68,000 Dark Elixir, 40 upgrade, bam! And I also am definitely going to be using research potions, which I have 4. So that means I'm going to go ahead and use 4 research potions, effectively finishing the ice golem upgrade in 4 hours. And I'll upgrade something else. You'll have to tune in to tomorrow's episode to find out what. But wait, there's more. I think that I want to buy several of these packs. Now, the packs don't expire until tomorrow. I'm sorry, in several days. So I think I'm buying them tomorrow when I buy the gold pass, because the gold pass does expire tonight, which means we'll have to buy it tomorrow. So big deal. Big deal indeed. And there's so many good deals, especially everything with a builder potion I want. I just don't have the huge budget for that. Obviously, you guys know my budget's small per month on this account. So let me know what you think. Which ones do you like best? Personally, I like the $5 and the $3 one, just because they're cheaper and they still give me a builder potion. Plus, they give me books, which I'm going to need for the gear ups, which we talked about in the last episode. Okay, guys, this was a lot of talking. Today is a good day. We have a lot going on. Stay tuned. Subscribe. If you use code Klaus, let me know down below in the comments. If you don't use code Klaus, let me know whose code you use down below in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time.